반짝이는 눈빛 눈이 부셔 매일 날 감싸주는 손길.
Every day, Yong Ji made her way to the hospital, a heavy load of rehabilitation equipment in tow. The rhythmic sound of wheels against the polished floor echoed as she approached Chairwoman Wang Ji-rim's hospital room. For months, Chairwoman Wang Ji-rim had been lost in a deep, unyielding slumber, her body incapacitated after a sudden collapse that had shocked everyone. Yet here was Yong Ji diligently carrying gear meant for rehabilitation therapy, a curious sight for anyone who happened to pass by. To an observer, it was perplexing. Why would she bring rehabilitation equipment to a person who was still unconscious? It seems like a hopeful gesture in vain, an act of faith in a recovery that hadn't yet begun. But there was more to this story than met the eye. One fateful day, everything changed. The soft beeping of machines filled the room as Wang Ji-rim stared, blinking slowly as consciousness washed over her. Yong Ji was there, her face lighting up with mixture of relief and joy as she awoke. In an instant, she reached out, pulling her into a warm embrace. It was a moment of profound connections, one that spoke volumes of the bond they had formed during her long absence from the world. But even as they celebrated this miraculous moment, the truth lay shrouded in secrecy. Wang Ji-rim hadn't just regained consciousness. She had been aware long before her awakening in that hospital room. She had been moved there under the pretense of being unconscious, while Yong Ji remained at her side, nurturing her back to health. Each day she came not only to support her physically but to shield her from the turmoil brewing outside, especially from Min Kyung-hwa, whose schemes threatened everything. Min Kyung-hwa, driven by her ambition, was preparing for a significant inauguration ceremony, believing she could cement her power unchallenged. Little did she know, Yong Ji was preparing to play a pivotal role in a much larger plan. As the day of the ceremony approached, Yong Ji wheeled Chairwoman Wang Ji-rim, now strong enough to sit in a wheelchair, into the heart of the event. The atmosphere was thick with tension and anticipation, unaware of the storm that was about to break. When Min Kyung-hwa finally took the stage, she believed she was in control, but her world was about to unravel. The sudden sight of Wang Ji-rim, once thought to be incapacitated, stunned the crowd. Gasps filled the air as the chairwoman, now vibrant and alert, took her rightful place beside Yong Ji. In that moment, the truth surged forth. The web of corruption, crimes, and the dark machination that Min Kyung-hwa had woven for herself were exposed in the glaring light of reality. As the police arrived on the scene, Min Kyung-hwa found herself caught completely off guard, the very foundation of her ambitions crumbling around her. The truth was out, and with it, the end of her reign. The hospital room, once a place of uncertainty and quiet struggle, had become the crucible of justice, revealing the lengths to which Yong Ji had gone to protect the chairwoman and dismantle the treachery surrounding them.
'Cause you are beautiful.